Picture this, if you will, Todd.
Okay.
The sun is shining. You're walking through strawberry fields, picking just the right berries. Yeah, it's a big common memory and a tradition for many in Michigan, and with good reason, because we make a lot of strawberries here.
Yeah, we do. And there are so many ways to enjoy those berries. And our next guest has a few to share. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan's registered dietitian, Shanti Appello, joins us once more via Zoom with some tasty recipes. Hi, Shanti, how are you?
Hey, I'm well. Thanks for having me.
We were talking about how many strawberries we make in Michigan. Do you know the numbers?
43,000 tons. So it generates a lot for our local economy. It's definitely a staple there. $6.6 million every year from that strawberry production.
You said how many tons?
43,000.
Wow.
That's a lot.
That is a lot of tons.
Tons of strawberries.
Yeah, strawberries don't weigh that much, so that seems like a lot, right? So let's talk about the benefits of strawberries. I mean, obviously we know they're delicious, they're fun to eat, they're a summer staple, but how are they in terms of health benefits?
Yeah, so we obviously see this dark red hue to them. That means they have a lot of great antioxidants that help protect us against chronic illness. They've also got a ton of vitamin C, and there's a reason why I paired them with spinach here that I'll mention in a minute. But actually, just 8 strawberries have more vitamin C than just 1 orange.
Wow.
So I think they get a little bit. We always think of citrus with vitamin C, but this is great also for that immune boost.
I did not know that. 8 strawberries equals an orange?
Man, I'd take 8 strawberries over an orange any day of the week.
Same.
I wouldn't mind a glass of strawberry juice in the morning either. But how do you pick the right one? You mentioned the dark hue, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to know, like, how do you pick the best strawberry?
Yeah, that's such a good question because they're actually anticlimactic fruit. So that means that, or climacteric, excuse me. That means that when we pick them, they're not going to continue to ripen. And so when you pick them, you want to make sure that they're that deep red hue. You don't want to pick anything with yellow or green because they won't continue to ripen. You also want to make sure you leave that green cap on as long as you can. And you also don't want to wash them when you get home. So just wash them right before you eat them. That's going to promote that longevity. And of course, whenever you pick them, you want to make sure you don't leave them in the hot car. Get them into the fridge right away.
Okay, all good tips. We want them to last as long as possible. And eating them plain with nothing or with some cream is amazing, but I know you've got some recipes to show us to change things up a bit.
Yeah, sure. So we'll start with our salad. I think everyone loves a Michigan salad, so this one is very much that. We've got fresh strawberries. I like them sliced thin for this because of the texture. I've paired it with spinach. So we see that, these strawberries have the vitamin C, the iron in spinach. They're going to help promote that absorption of that iron. So that's great. Doing some feta cheese. We don't want to do too much for that saturated fat. Also pack in some blueberries, even more of those antioxidants. I'm doing some pecans as well, and some red onions. And
I'm not lying. That is
you
a
can use
salad.
any kind of dressing.
That salad gets served.
Oh, that's good
at
stuff.
our house.
Yeah.
That almost that exact recipe. I love that salad.
Yes, good flavors. Pair it with balsamic vinaigrette. Not too much sugar. We get so much sweetness from those berries.
Absolutely.
And I didn't know that one food could help the other food's absorption.
I know.
Like the spinach helps the strawberries.
It's like magic.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
We love some food magic. The next one is a cottage cheese strawberry toast. So I've toasted some bread here, putting on cottage cheese. So this is going to give us calcium, vitamin D, protein, a really fulfilling breakfast or even lunch. Topping it with some fresh strawberries, of course. It's kind of that strawberries and cream flavor, like you mentioned, Michelle, that tastes so good together, except the cottage cheese gives us more benefits. And then I'm going to do a balsamic reduction drizzle on this. This just brings in that kind of tang to the dish. And then you can top it with some slivered almonds.
I wasn't sure about it until that balsamic hit it, and then I'm like, yeah.
Well, and Shanti, I think another thing you can do with the cottage cheese, I think texture-wise, I think a lot of people don't like it. If you put it in a blender, you can make it more smooth, like a creamy, and it still has all that benefits of cottage cheese without the...
Yeah.
Have you done this? Have you
Such a
blended
good point.
You can use it for dessert, yeah, for sure. A little sneaky.
Yeah, I'm kind of a
little
cottage cheese
sneaky
texture
sneak.
guy. I don't know.
Yeah. So.
She's got all the tricks.
Wonderful.
I like that.
Have any other recipes for us?
Yeah, just this last one I'll squeeze in. This is a chia seed pudding made with very simple ingredients. We've got milk, some chia seeds, cocoa powder, honey, a little bit of almond butter, and vanilla. And so the chia seeds really puff up when they meet liquid, and so they make this pudding-like texture. We get a lot of protein and fiber from them, a lot of iron, a lot of important nutrients. And because it's that dark chocolate, it tastes so good with fresh berries, especially strawberries, to add a little bit of sweetness, as it is a little bit bitter. But again, those lots of antioxidants in here, not only from the strawberries, but from that cocoa as well.
Awesome.
Good breakfast.
All day.
All the things.
Yeah, I take all 3 of those. Put
You
them in
got
my
a
belly.
lunch, you got a breakfast, you got a dessert. We're perfect.
And it's all about the strawberries. Of course, taste the harvest. That's what this is all about. Strawberries is the focus this month. You can get more awesome recipes and more from Shanti at ahealthiermichigan.org. Thank you so much, Shanti.
Thanks, guys.